We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis in my last video, and the price was within this move, we mentioned how we can look for trade, and we mentioned we can expect this one turn to a flat at least for one more drop. All right, that's why we mentioned if we wants to look for trade, the best things is if this one drops some more. But we mentioned if the price increase, this is the start of the move. We can put our entry above here. That's why we mentioned it's very risky. But we mentioned if we wants to put our entry above here, the first hour, if we want to price break and continue the price tag, this is not moving within the first hour, maximum second hours, we take out the trade. If anyone put the entry above here, get the entry above here, they shouldn't be in the trade after this one. And even right now, if they are in the trade, they should try to take out in small lows or break even, because what we have here is a correction. Mostly we can put in this one in relative to this. That's why we mentioned if he wants to look for buy, let this one drop some more before we take the trade. Anyway, if we refer to the indicators, we don't see the divergence, but we cannot rely on this because the price haven't broke the previous top. And in this case, we move to higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on daily chart. The only thing is based on daily chart, what I see here is a correction. Whether this is a for one more drop or not. Now, we want to see how we can look for trade. If I move to forward chart, as you can see, based on forward chart, even if we refer to our analysis, I was keep highlighting technically we want to see this one turn to flat for one more drop. This is the best things. If we get any drop, then any reversal we can look for trade. This is the best things, and even if we mentioned this is what we're looking for, because the way is moving is really corrective. No, whether the question is still is whether the price can continue from here or we can get one more drop, how we can look for trade. In this case, if we move to 1 hour chart, if we wants to look for trade, as I mentioned, based on forward chart, either we put this one as a flat in relative to this for one more drop with the breakout of this low before we get the reversal, or wait for this one turn to a deeper correction. We look for internal flat. Since the price haven't broke the previous low, we can put this one as a flat for one move up. That means this one can turn to a more complex correction. That means the best things, if we wants to look for a buy, let this one give us one more drop. Okay, then from there we see how deep it can go. If we get any reversal, we take the trade. And right now, can we sell from here? If we get any sell from here with the stop loss above this, in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us a really good trade setup. Again, even if the price continue from here, we cannot get a really good trade setup unless this one give us one more drop, turn to a deeper, then we get the reversal. That's why we can expect this one give us one more drop, if at least this one turn to a deeper move. And if anyone wants to look for short-term sell, maybe you can look from here. And again, we're looking still we're putting this one as a correction. We want to see at least the price drop before we look for buy. And in this case, right now, if anyone wants to look for sell, maybe you can consider from here. Okay, and the stop loss is above this one. The only thing is the only way to look for trade, put our entry below this. And if I move to 15 minutes, all right, because if I move back to 15 minutes, if we wants to look for sell, as I mentioned, the only way is to put our entry below this one. If the price continue from here, we are not in the trade. If the price sharply drop, we are in the trade. And we should know when we put our entry, what we want the price sharply break and continue with the price tag. We see is not moving within the first maximum second hours, we take out the trade. And we're looking for one more drop similar to what we have here. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.